Yeah, 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 yeah. Check. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. I already got up, took my morning poo. Here I am chilling with my buddies and you. I don't know what to put on, so we're just gonna start with what I always start with. The dope ass songs playlist that immediately turns into something else. I don't know what the fuck it becomes, but it stops being that. Yeah. Let's bump it. D bump. I don't know what that was. I don't know what kind of dance that was. Oh yeah, oh yeah. What up, Allie? What are you up to? What happened to keyboard? What happened to that keyboard? Fuck, I need to go to the fucking store. I shouldn't have started the stream yet. Should have gone to the store first. What all did I need? What all did I need? Okay, I needed cleaner. I needed white paper. Like, I think it's 11 by 18. And then I needed one more thing. And I thought that I could get them all at Walgreens. I don't know what it was. Hey, Amazon, can I just get like a big piece of 11 by 10 paper today? Is it like 11 by 18? Right. I can get it by Sunday. Damn it! I have to go to the fucking store. Oh, because my keyboard's loud? I have to have mechanical keyboards because I do some damage to these motherfuckers. Mice, too. I used to have a really bad habit when I'm yelling. Let me put my headphone in so I stop yelling. Okay. I used to have a really bad habit in League of Legends. I would throw my mouse down. Like I'd be playing, and then I'd lift my hand up with my mouse and just fucking throw my mouse at my desk and be like, God fucking damn it. And I blew up so many mice by doing that because like mice can't handle that. So I had to get a mouse with like this heavy metal base. And it ended up being so heavy that when I'd throw it down at my desk, it would break other things on my desk. So I got out of that habit. I stopped playing League of Legends. Trash game. Hold on 1 second. I need to fix something. And it involves my microphone. Nope, I don't think this is gonna work. Bummer. My mic stand is clipped to this table and it's slowly drifting. I need to glue it or something back in place. No. Shit. God damn it. You're going to get bean juice. I should run to the store, but I'm not going to. I have better things to do. I have better uses for my time right now. Hey, Rune's done. Let's install that motherfucker. Let's install that motherfucker. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. Yoink. Nope. Boop. Yep. Shut the fuck up. Leave me alone. Ooh. Okay. View on Kickstarter. What do you get? 30 euros. Fuck you. I'm not paying you fucking 30 euros. You can suck a miniature pee-pee. I don't know. I don't know what I was going for there. But I know that I have... What? My mini factory isn't available right now. Are you fucking kidding me? What the fuck's wrong? How dare they? What the fuck? I can't believe it. I've been had. Okay, I need to set up a new scene. What the fuck? Yeah, no, I didn't take you seriously on that. I assumed you were not talking about just straight juice from a bean. What the fuck, man? Does that not work on this page? Oh. Let me test something. Go away, go away, go away. Push to hide video capture device. Boop. Well, that's supposed to be it. Okay, well. Push to hide video capture device. That. Switch to scene. That. Now here's what we got. Okay, where are you on? Why aren't you on? What? Can't do it? Come on. Come on now. You can do it. Is there a reason why it's not displaying anything? Wait, that's not right. That's not right. Video capture device. Oh, weird. Now I just want to rotate it. Actually, what if I just turned my phone? It's what? Upside down? Yeah. Why'd it go off? Motherfuck you. Motherfuck you, bitch. Okay. Now we just need to get our video capture device to be here. What the fuck? Why is everything all fucky? Oh. That's why. Oop. That goes over here. This goes in there. This goes elsewhere. Although we're probably gonna have to use these today. Milk. That's a girl, why you keep calling? She said, no. About that girl at DeLorean. But I treat it like my TV show. Did this just break on? What is this? It looks like it belongs to you, my friend, but is it that? Yeah, it looks like it. Okay. Actually, I want it like this so I can get the phone come way out. Let's do that. Okay, well, we'll just do it this way then. It was just me who was talking it. Video capture 1. With the urgency. I said, girl, why you keep calling? That girl at the line. But I cheated on my city show. Okay. So we can make this bigger. Oh, I see now. I see now. Krampus. Krampus-kun. Krampus-kun. Do 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 do. Yeah, that's about the right spot. Krampus-kun. So now that he's got some paint on him, it has revealed some areas where some nubs were left behind. Like that. And we can't have nubs. Not in our city. Nubs are the enemy. And you know what we do to the enemy. We cut them! His staff is interesting. Here's what I don't like about the staff. The position of that bell. Like, what? How'd that happen? Is he jumping back? Did he just land from a backwards leap? But if you look, the staff itself doesn't even like allow the bell to really dingle dangle. So, I don't know. I don't know about that. It's sad that I got him without even realizing he was Krampus, to be honest with you. He just wasn't painted any sort of Christmas colors, and I just didn't make the association. And then this is the other dude I'm going to paint. I'm pretty dang excited about him. So what I do now is before I like really get into them, I hit them with black airbrush all around, and then I hit them from the top with white. So that shows me where all the shadows need to be. So now I have like a black and white version of what I'm going to be doing. And I just use those as kind of my color code for where I need to shade and stuff like that. So I'm pretty excited about him. He's pretty dope. He's got lots of flowy robes that I'm excited to paint. And then, yeah, then there's Krampus, who once I printed him, I was like, you know what? You're kind of small. You're kind of a little dude. Krampus is kind of short.
I will steal your kids. I put your kids in my basket. I take them to my Christmas wonderland. I take your kids. I take them. Take them to Christmas land. Yes. Have you ever been to Christmas land? I take you, get in my basket. All of these children, they come willingly. Get in the basket. Quick, jumping magic basket.
I don't know what this accent is. I think he's supposed to be like more Nordic than that, right? More Swedish sounding. Get in my basket. Ja, children, get in my basket and I will take you to the north. I will take you to meet Santa Claus. Santa Claus. I also have this bitch. She has 8 arms that I need to glue on. And she is the Lady of the Lantern. She looks very much like a Dark Souls boss. Especially once all her arms are attached and holding their lanterns. So she's next up. And I'll be gluing her together as I kind of paint on these dudes. I was excited about this feller here to do some natural looking colors for his fur. God damn, my foot still so fucking itchy. My foot is fucked up from scratching. Too many scratchings. Let's find the good fur colors. My foot is too itchy. Too itchy. Too itchy for me. Why is my foot so itchy? So itchy. So itchy. This has to be the worst thing that I've ever felt. No, I take that back, 'cause I had ringworm all over my body. And hell, it was so bad I thought I was going to die. And why, oh why must I always be inflicted with these afflictions? Let's go. Let's go. Oh, fuck. I'm just sitting here scratching my fucking foot. That was for you.
Shit.
Okay. That's pretty transparent. Might need to use something slightly more opaque than that. So let's mix some of those together. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's too bright. Again, black spreads so much. You don't need fucking any black to make something really dark. So we're gonna have to keep mixing in our, there we go. That actually is pretty good. Happened faster than I thought it would. then they just go crazy with this sample. We're going to do his hair a really bright color. His hair that's not fur, at least. And the more I paint it in there, the more it's going to get past those that first layer of fur he has and into the cracks there. So later when I go back with a brighter color, and don't go as hard, it only hits the top coat of fur. I can touch his head because I haven't painted up there yet, and it doesn't matter. Ooh, feels nice. I need to print some of those holders that have the rail on top. Now I get it. Now I freaking get it. You know, I think this could be even darker, to be honest with you. To be 100% honest with you. But we're going to mix in a healthy dose of glaze. Because I don't want to get too opaque and lose my shading. Ooh, like I just did there. Don't be afraid to get your hands covered in paint. If you fear this, you're in the wrong hobby. Because I generally have paint a constant layer of paint on my fingers. It kind of acts like a second skin at a certain point, you know. You know, it's good for you. Okay. We're going to make this much darker. We're still not getting the darkness that we want. The darkness. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. Now we're being sure to just try and hit those areas that were already designated as dark. Which is all these areas. Boop, boop. Boop, boop. Sound effects help you paint. I don't know if you know that, but making little noises definitely helps your brain sync up with what you're doing. So I just boop, 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 beep, boop, 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 boop. Yeah. You know, beep, 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 beep. It's good for you. It's good for you, good for your health, good for your libido. Kind of like crushed rhino horn, you know? Gets you nice and hard. You make some good sound effects. Whoop, 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 whoop. And then why don't I just fucking throw him all around because I don't care about my 3D models? Gosh. I love these brushes. Look at that. I just pulled out the entire bristles for this guy. They're so cheap. They're so cheap and terrible that it like comes back around again and is good. Can you imagine that? When something is so garbage that all of a sudden it starts to be useful, you start to be like, wait a minute. I know what I can do with you. I can use the fact that you break so easily. All right, let's cover our paint here. We'll give this a couple minutes to dry. Start on the next layer. I could start on this. That's what I was going to do, is jump back and forth between these two. But I don't know what colors I want this guy to be. I'm thinking I'm going to go for like fucking neon pink and neon blue. I need better fucking neon colors, man. I just don't have them. These are really my choices. I guess it's going to be this one. I think this is the ultramarine. I've got a nice pink. Man, I just wish I had a blue that fucking popped like that, you know? I guess that's going to be it. These two. Maybe a purple. Do I have a purple or do I need to make one? I mean, I have purple. Is it shit? Is it shit color purple? Kind of. Yeah, kind of looks like it. It looks like the only purple I have is a container full of garbage. It's pretty dark. It's like a plum. No, that's red. No. What an awful color this is. Kind of a violety, I guess. This is more like a bubblegum pink. Okay. I think I'm going to use a lot of this as my base. And then rim it with more of a highlight. Actually, I'll use a little purple too. We can use this darker plum purple for what it's worth. Oh man, it's just squirting out grossness at me. Give it a shaky shake. Okay. Hello, Daywolf. How are you? How are you, my dear? I think in his chest and stomach area are gonna not be brown. Do like a lighter color for that, I guess. Good. Hurting. Good. Good. Itching. Good. I had an allergic reaction to a medicine I was taking, and got real bad hives on my right foot, and still have some, but seems like things are getting better. And I'm just hanging out, painting. Got some new dudes I printed off to paint. Just finished one up, and just having my morning Red Bull and hanging out. Yeah, good point. I mean, I always drink a lot of water, you know, but I can try and make sure I drink a little extra today. Problem is, I've been on this medicine for a few months, and we went from 10 milligrams to 15. And as soon as we went up to 15 milligrams is when I started itching all over. About 3 days after it's a patch. So about 3 days later, I started really itching bad and had to take the patch off. So I have a third of a patch still on because this is a pain medication, and if I just go off of it, I have very bad withdrawals. I sweat quite a bit in my sleep and feel real shit. Alexa, stop. Oh yeah? Was it a fun dream? I like thinking that people I've never even met in real life have dreams about me. It's fun. It feels like I'm traveling. Like I'm traveling over there and showing up and being like, "Hi, how you doing? Hey, how you feeling? Came to visit your dreams." Good. I've missed you. I'm glad you're all right. I'm glad you still stop by every now and then to check in, so I know you're okay. I was just talking to someone last night about like my mixed feelings of people I meet on the stream. How like when they disappear, generally it's for good reasons. Like people spend a lot of time with me on my stream, generally for bad reasons. Like they're really depressed or they're sick, so they can't leave the house, or they don't have a job. So usually these are the reasons why they stop hanging out here as much. It's because they got better, they have a boyfriend now, they have a job now, they're going to school now. You know, it's usually for the best when people disappear. But it always is like, man, I wonder how they're doing. I hope they're doing all right. Yeah, you on the other hand, you're more like me. We get out when we're feeling better, not when we're feeling worse. Hi, Callie. How you doing, Callie boy? Callie boy. All right, I'm gonna use my cool thing here. Okay. Hey, look at that. Look at that. Oh, yeah. I love you because you're so spicy. I set up a macro keyboard to control different elements of the stream. Like this, too. I like this one. Callie, this is for you. Means that I am muted, and that's why there's a mute symbol. And that's why you can't hear me. Isn't that spiffy? Isn't that freaking spiffy? It took it took 3 or 4 bars of mental energy to figure it all out, okay? Oh, you know what I'm gonna do right now? You know what I'm gonna do right fucking now? Is I want to make a couple bot messages, because I've been meaning to do it for a long friggin' time, so we're gonna do it. Cloudbot, ahoy. Ooh, they moved the controls out of the timers. Edit. Not enough memory to open this page? What are you talking about? And then on Where does this take me? Is there a reason we're using this and not the Howl link? Yep. Let's change that. http://youtube.howls.cc. Beautiful. Oh wait, let's change that. YouTube. And then we need one more. Gifts. Want to get Howl a gift? Check out his Amazon wish lists or his My Mini Factory wish list. Then we need the Amazon wish list code. Lists. My lists. Send this list to others. You only. Copy link. Bitly. Shorten this link. Dear Bitly, shorten this fucking link. Shut up, Bitly. Do it. Oh my god. You fucking with me right now, Bitly? Ah, shit. Copy. My Mini Factory, Mr. Bones list. Bitly. Dear Bitly. Seven. Boom. Boom. This isn't a wish list, but I'm promoting it as though it was one because I want people to donate the money for me to get these things. So now I'm advertising this as well. It's my Mini Factory saved list. Oh my god, some of these minis. Oh my good god. Oh good 9 hells. Oh, all the 9 hells. All right, we got a couple bot messages going now. You finally slept. I am so happy to hear it. I am in a decent mood. I'm still getting stuff done, you know, and chugging along. Never-ending list of shit to do. What do you want for your birthday? Another date that we're not going to have? I still owe you one date. One Christmas date. You want me to paint you a mini? I can do that for sure. I can either choose one that I think you'll like, or you can find one online that you like, and I will paint the heck out of it. Callie, give me your address, and I'll paint you a mini as well. Me choose? Okay. Okay. I'm starting to build up enough minis that if someone wants one, I could take one of the ones I have and send it to them. But then there's also situations where I would want to paint like a specific one for someone. So it depends on like if one I have already I think would be a really good fit. I don't think so in this case though. And that's not too many just yet. And then I have big ones and small ones. It's getting crazy. Oh, I need to advertise the fucking Patreon is what I need to do. And we're going to put that on a short delay. Let's see. Patreon account Howl. What do I offer? You can get all sorts of junk. Let's see. Okay. Check out the Patreon at patreon.com/counthowl to support Howl each month and get cool kickbacks in return. And this one is going to be on like a 17-minute timer. So now we've got all sorts of bot messages that are going to pop up. Do that instead of the date? I think for you, I could do that. I don't think I'm going to make you wait another year before you get your gift. I think I can put together something. So give me a little bit of time, and I'll find something for you. I know you're not rushing me, you know, but I'll find something that's good specifically for you. And we'll do it. Okay, but seriously, you guys got to check out that page with the minis because it's fucking insane. There we go. Ooh. Interesting. This is big file. Bum 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 bum. Ba 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 ba. No, those are not all my minis. Those are all minis that I want. Those are minis that I want to paint. But those are paid miniatures. Like, you have to actually buy those files. So, I've just been putting them all in a collection slowly. That way I can see if, like, one goes on sale. Or if I have a little bit of extra spending money, I can be like, yeah, I think I'm going to get this one. I got a set of a few monsters from there recently, and I haven't even painted all 3 of them. This is one. Wow. She is the Lady of the Lantern. She has 8 arms that are not attached to her. It's like a flowing spirit robe thing. So she's pretty cool. And we got Krampus over here. Krampus. Can't really see him too well because of all the black that's on him right now, but he's what I've been working on today so far. You're gonna get me one next weekend? I will not be mad about it. So because of the way that works, it's not a gift thing. You would have to donate an amount and just be like, get this one, and I'd be like, okay, and I would get that one. What's cool is that once I have it, I can print as many of them as I want, obviously. So I've figured if anyone were to get me one of the more expensive ones, I would print one and paint it for them, and send them a copy, and then print one for myself and paint it. Because some of them are like fucking $50. So if someone ever, like, hey, I want you to paint this, then I'd be like, hell yeah, buddy. Hells yeah, buddy. Like, I was like, I don't know, everyone's getting a Krampus for Christmas. Like 3 or 4 people are getting painted Krampuses for Christmas because I have it. And you donate an amount and I pick whatever you want, that would be fine. That would be fine as well. If you donate an amount, I will find one for near that much, or I will put together a cart when it comes to about that amount. I would do it. Dave Wolf just said she wants me to paint one for her because she never she had bought with channel points the date feature to win a date with me, and then she was not feeling well. She wanted to use it for her birthday, but then she was not feeling well. She's sick pretty often, like I am. So you can have a Krampus for Christmas. Look, hold on, I'll switch to the other view so you can get a better view of Krampus. He's starting to come together. He's got his little staff, and he's got a basket full of children. There's tiny little hands and feet sticking out of the basket, which I think is great. So I'm working on him. What I like to do is I take them, so like this is what they come out like, right? Like a single piece, single color. So I will take them and I paint them black, and then I hit them from the top with white from my airbrush. So that way it kind of shows me where all the lighting is supposed to be. So I end up with this black and white version that I then just kind of go through and start painting afterward. So that's kind of the step I'm at with these guys right now. Is they've come out of the printer, I've cleaned them off, I filed them down, and now they have their undercoat of black and white. Next I will do base coat, which means each area gets the general color that it's supposed to be. Then I start shading and blending, and I start making all the lighting effects. Then I start details. Then I do a wash. Then I clean it up. Then I touch up the highlights. Then I put on a lacquer, and then it's done. So it's a lot of little steps, and when you have a bigger model like this, it can be quite daunting. Yeah, once you hit them with the black and white, like it immediately makes things pop out and be like, oh wow, oh okay, And instead of just like straight painting it by hand from this, which is very much what I used to do. What this kind of inspires is that kind of paint by numbers approach of like, okay, well, this is the arm. The arm is this color. This is the hair. The hair is this color. Whereas when you do this, you suddenly are like, oh, well, the front of his head and the back of his head are not the same color. Like it clearly goes from white to black there. So whatever color I use has to go from the lightest version of itself to the darkest version of itself by the back of his head. You know, and like, I don't know, just random stuff. Like I probably would have painted the inside of his skirt or his robe to be the same color as the outside of his robe, and then like, well, the room will have shadows in it when you're looking at the mini, so it'll look darker. But now I know that like if you actually go through and do this to it, it just makes it pop like 1,000 times over compared to what I was doing before. So I picked out a bunch of colors for these two boys. We have those here. We've got our glaze. I've started putting some colors in the wet palette over here. This is what's called a wet palette. A wet palette is some cloth or sponge that you soak. Then you put some parchment paper over the top and you seal it up when you're done. And that keeps your paints fresh, so that way they don't dry out between painting sessions. So that way if you've mixed a color that's unique, it's not dry if you need to stop for 5 minutes. I mean, this will stay wet for a week. I can keep colors wet in that. So it allows you a lot more time to move. I also use glycol in my water that I cut things with, because that I've read that dropping 1 to 20, like 1 drop of glycol to 20 drops of water changes the drying time for paint by 40%. So it gives you a lot more time to blend and stretch your paint out over the model. So all sorts of little tricks and things that I have learned, and yeah, it is absolutely my niche. Absolutely. I don't know how it became such. Like, I just started doing it, and I just got more and more excited about it the more I do it. And the better I get, the more excited about it I am. Because now I'm like excited to see them at the end as though they were done by a different artist. I'm like, oh, wow, that looks really cool. Hold on, let me get my, I think I showed you my giant. Or my ogre, I mean. So that is the last guy I did. He is an ogre. His back does not look as good as his front. But I was learning. This is the first piece I ever really did blending on. So... so, I'm going to get him real close. So you can kind of see how the color fades, you know, to his belly. Has the light color there, and his armpit and stuff's nice and dark. But that is the first one that I've really tried this new method on, and now these guys are next. So I still don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Before that, I did things like this. This dragon is blue. This is a blue dragon. It sure is. I'll show you something really special though. This is very special. I hear you, kitty. I will show you off in a second too. This is the beholder known as Dudubderlaxel. I made him out of paper mache and glue and a golf ball. And he's a special boy. He's a very special boy. He's got a crown on one of his eyes. That's to let you know he's the king of the beholders. He's the fucking king. Look at this. He's got a chain, all right? He's got a fucking chain. You don't fuck with that. He will beat you up and take your chain. So this was the first mini that I ever just made from nothing. And that kind of kicked me into like, yeah, he kind of looks in that realm. Yeah, this kind of kicked me into the mode of being like, wait a minute, I can just make whatever the fuck I want. And that's when I started like customizing minis and stuff like that. There's a process called graving. So graving would be, let's say that I've got a miniature and he is a vampire hunter. Come here. Come here. Come here, say hello. So my vampire hunter has a shield, and I take a little piece of metal and affix it to his shield. And then I take a little piece of foil and I wrap it around his sword so it looks like it's made of silver. And then I put some actual pieces of wood on his belt as stakes. This is called graving, and it's when you take real world objects and incorporate them into your miniature in other ways. And I'm wanting to start that process as well. That's when you kind of really get into customizing things and breaking pieces off one model to put on another and all that. So I have to have more shit first, huh, Manchi? What are you meowing about? Hmm? What are you meowing about? Hmm? Pew! Breakfast for a Cat. That's the name of my new book. Breakfast for a Cat. Dreamland? Oh, Streamlabs. Well, if you do, Sardonic, you would become the first patron that I have ever had. I have not had a patron yet. Dreamlabs seems pretty cool, though. Dreamland, I mean. Dreamlabs? I guess that's kind of the same thing. Yeah, I really didn't promote the Patreon because I didn't, like, I was like, how am I going to get patrons if I don't even have fucking subscribers? But now I'm kind of realizing that it's probably a better way for some of my closer friends who like to donate to me to, like, donate recurringly. And a lot of the things that you get back as a donator are things that also encourage me to do stuff in my life. Like, one of them is, like, you come up with the topic of an episode. One of them is that you get a miniature painted by me. Stuff like that. So it's all stuff that kind of forces me to do something. And then, yeah, it also helps me out on a monthly basis instead of just, you know, randomly. So that way I can be like, okay, I know I'm getting like $100 on this day or whatever because of patrons. So I can go get weed that day, you know, instead of just being like, fuck, I've got $40. I don't know what's going on with my money. Lately, I've been okay. What happened yesterday, Daywolf? Lately, I've been okay with money because every time I run out of money, the government still gives me $100 each week right now for COVID. So I got that. So long as I don't spend it all on weed, I got like, you know, a few extra bucks to buy a new paint or something. What? I didn't know that you had finally made affiliate. Congratulations on both regards. Very much congratulations. I think I want to start pushing all of my streamer friends to also heavily consider pushing Patreon accounts as Twitch will not pay you until you've exceeded $100. Whereas Patreon is a little more stable. I don't know, they might have the same rule about $100, but I feel like it'll be a lot easier to hit $100 when having recurring donations on there that you get 100% of. So if your friends wants to give you $10 a month, they're not buying a tier 2 sub where you only get $5 a month, you're getting $10 a month. I came in and subbed, then gifted others. Well, that's wonderful. What, Sardonic, you mean what you want to do on, like, on Twitch? Or on, like, your stream? I'm mad that more people don't game with me. You guys know I'm a video game addict. I could play anything you're playing. Horror movie hostess for public domain horror movies. That would be wonderful. Very nice, Daywolf. That would be an excellent stream. It reminds me actually of old episodes of Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. She used to come on, you know, just chatter for like 5 minutes, introduce the movie. She'd come on at like an intermission to the movie and talk about it a little bit, and then she'd outro it. Yeah, exactly. She'd outro the movie, and that was that. And everyone fucking loved her. How easy is that job? You know, you don't even need to talk for an hour like I am. You just fucking, hey guys, here's this movie, check it out. Whee! So yeah, I think that would be an excellent format. Especially if you can find a big list of public domain horror movies, which there are a ton of, and just start checking them off, check off all the hits. You could do that multiple times a week and not run out of content for a long time. And it's, God, what an easy fucking stream. No pressure on you. You have some big old goth girlfriend titties? That's good. Toddies, titties, taties, tatters, tater tots. I'm still gonna have to just throw out into the universe how much I miss sucking on a titty. Okay, universe? Bring me a tit. That is all. Notebooks! I didn't realize that I'd hit that. Why did I do it? I will say, all I said was that I need to go to the store today, that I realized notebooks was the other thing on my list. Notebooks, cleaning solution that is green, and a big piece of white paper. These are the things that I need. I need notebooks for everything right now. I want a notebook for streaming stuff. I want a notebook for doctor stuff. I want a notebook for there was another thing I wanted a notebook for. Oh, to write notes about my 3D prints and like the steps that I want to take to do them. Fuck, I don't remember what else. I'm gonna have to really think on that. But I remember I wanted like a whole bunch of different color notebooks. Mute button. I've got a mute button. I got a mute button. Why is that not me? Why is that not a picture of me? I am excited about them. I'm excited about all the things I can do with them from here on out. You know what else I need? So I've got my hot take button. I think I need something that's like really rainy and sad for when I'm like upset about something. So I can like make it sad and rainy and just be like... I'll think of some more. I'm sure there's plenty out there. There's plenty out there for me. Free video filter effect. Show me. Add video filters online. Shut the fuck up. That's not what I want. Okay, this didn't get me at all close to what I wanted it to be. So never mind. Get a snow one for the summer. A little rain cloud over my head. I don't know. I'll have to find something. I don't even know where to look for this. I'm trying to remember where I found this. And I don't know. I know I remembered like video of fire or something stupid. Oh, okay. I see. Stock footage rain effect. Okay. And can I download it? Or like, what's up here? What's up? Why you gotta fuck with me like this? How do I download this video? Oh, they're saying to do it the hard way. Hey.
It looks like they're still working in that place. So.
Okay. Yeah.
Are you gonna call your mom at all?
No.
See how she's doing?
No. Why would I?
I just think because she's already with you.
Okay, hold on. Right back to it. Right back to the fucking bullshit. You know, you'd just think because she's your mother, you'd give her a call. That's funny. Huh. My phone still makes noise. If she wanted people to be there for her on her fucking deathbed, maybe she should have been there for them in life. Expect people you treated like shit to come scurrying when something's wrong with you. Hey, sister. I'm just like completely thrown off now. I'm so fucking, yeah. I'm gonna grab something to drink. I'll be right back. But what they noticed was my mood went way down here by the time you left my room. And I was like, what's the matter? And now I feel like shit when I'm home, my mom. Well, it should, because that doesn't mean that people don't second guess themselves or doubt what they did as well. It's okay. How's it going? You have sleepy confusion? I hate that state. I wake up a lot of times at about 3 p.m. and I'll be really, really, really sleepy. But I know that I don't want to sleep until 5. I know that if I can stay up for 10 minutes, that I will wake up. But sometimes I just fucking cannot do it. Went up. Wrong pipe. Here's what you missed. Grandma coming in and being like, you know, I'd think that you know, with what's happening to your mother, are you really not gonna call her? Is she really not gonna call me? Well, she's in the hospital. A month ago? 2 weeks ago? 6 months ago? A year ago? What, like, what? So, yeah, that just kind of derailed my train. I mean, I knew it was coming at some point today. That's why I think you would ask me how I was this morning, sister, and I had said, like, most of what I'm dealing with right now is emotional, so nothing yet. Yeah. And I try to explain it to her, and she's just like, well, you'd think that if that's what you believe, that this wouldn't affect you, me asking that. I'm like, you do realize that people doubt themselves. People aren't always 100% sure of what they believe. And it's a lot easier to be sure of something when you don't come in and question me on it. Yeah, you know, and it's just like, I don't know. And she's like, well, when my mother started, she's like, my mother treated me like shit. And when she was in hospice, I was there every day. I'm like, well, I'm sorry you did that to yourself. That sucks. That you went and groveled at the feet of someone who treated you like dirt their whole life, just because they were dying. I'm very sorry that you put yourself through that trauma. I don't want to. I still need to go to the fucking store. I don't want to end the stream and restart it. 100%, that's what I'm not doing right now. And I feel that way, Apathy. I feel right. It's just like that weird, you know, you never feel 100% away. There's always some part of you that has to, as a rational being, sit back and doubt what's going on and be like, am I sure I want to? Or, you know, maybe I'm wording it wrong. You always have more than one feeling simultaneously. And you're choosing which one you want to allow to burn. You know what I mean? And it's like, the more certain you are of a feeling, the more you need to really question as you're, you know, letting go of the last few pieces of that other feeling. Am I positive? Am I positive I feel this way? I want to feel this way. And that's a rough question. Especially when you deal with mental illness a lot, I think that actually is a really important question. How do I want to feel? Do I want to go out and get ice cream and celebrate the fact that she might be dying? Or do I want to cry? I don't know. You know, and then you start going, well, what's justified? Well, what the fuck does that mean? What does most people do in that situation? What does morals expect you to do? Morals don't expect me to do anything right now. I've long since honored my mother. Yeah. The fact that it's parent-child, I think, makes it different. Because there's a very different expectation with siblings. And, you know, you don't necessarily have, like, the weird respect thy parent kind of shit hanging above your head either. But in the same right, therefore you don't have that pressuring you to constantly have a relationship with them throughout your adult life. And I know a lot of people who become pretty distant to their siblings in their adulthood. Because they didn't like that motherfucker when they were kids. And then, yeah, you know, they get sick or something like that, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, fuck. So it's just I'm not trying to say it's any more or less complicated than mother-son. It's just a whole other kind of thing. But yeah, I mean, in the same right, though, it is that. You know, I remember, okay, so my mom's dad died. But she didn't find out until years after it happened because they never spoke. So one day she just realized that it'd been years since her father had died, and she lost her shit for a little while because it was just like, it's not like we had anything, but now I know we won't. Now I'm certain we will not have anything. And she had to go through a big mourning of that, only to later, about 10 years later, find out that that wasn't her real father. And that her real father was alive, and his name is George, and he's a pretty cool guy. I'll feel guilty either way. I'll feel guilty for not talking to her, and I will feel shame for talking to her. To talk to her, however, on top of that, on top of natural feelings, what would she want me to do? What did she raise me to do? What did she tell me was the right answer here? And that's to write her off forever. I don't know if that is the right answer, but I don't know if I can stomach giving her like the type of forgiveness that I don't think she's at all capable of. And it's just like, what's the point? There's no return on this investment. It's just doing it. It's just tossing feelings down a well because you feel like you need to feel them in order to be a good person. And it's ridiculous. It's like some sort of, you know, fantasy monster that just feeds on those kinds of feelings. It's like any, I don't know, I guess that's the best way I can put it because my mind keeps returning to like that same phrase. Any good feelings I give toward her, I'm throwing down a well. You know, we have this social contract of like, if I'm nice to you, you'll be nice to me. If I do things to help you, then when I need your help, you'll help me. That's not how it goes with these people. That is not the way we play. What works for me right now? It just took a long time for me to understand that not all people were like that. And these are the people who fucked me up. You know? Like, these are the people who made me convinced that the world is full of fucking not even worth it. Why the fuck be a part of this world at all? It's filled with garbage. You know? And then I grow up and I find out, oh, that's not true. It's just my family. Yeah, Daywolf, that's pretty much exactly what's going on. And she's not dying. She was moved to surgery today. I think they're cutting out a part of her intestines. She'll survive. There's no, hey, we want you guys to know this is an extremely dangerous procedure. Make sure that she has fucking a will lined up, fucking shit. No, they're just like, hey, we're moving her to surgery. Okay. Well, let's do a base coat on one of these fellows. Wow, they look like drawings over there. You know, maybe if it was someone else. There are people for whom practicing that kind of forgiveness and love is harder or easier. And I don't have the expectation on myself that I be the best person. I've given that up, as it's just not human. Expecting that of others is ridiculous, and I had to learn that. So expecting it of myself is just as ridiculous. And just the history with her is so dark. You know, there's it's like I don't encourage people to run from their problems by any means, but if you're able to sneak past the worst of them, you know, maybe that's better than combat. Especially if you're not a fucking hero. It takes enough effort and energy to keep me from killing myself when nothing is going wrong. Then add in this illness that started happening to me. Things got real hard. Add in shit like this and it's just like, man, This is all too big for me. It just makes me sad, though. I had worked really hard to forgive her and build a relationship with her after my childhood. Now I kind of come to find out that that was all contingent on one thing or another. I cry on stream a good once a month. It's good for me. It's good for me. It builds those sympathy subs, right? God damn, I cannot get the color I want in this. Okay, I think we're about there. Yeah, alright. Alright, this will work. Oof, maybe not. It's a little too opaque. Need a big glob of this. Let's mix in there. Get it nice and transparent. One thing's gonna be hard. Yeah. Fuck. Yeah. Whew. Some heavy memes, sister. It's melting steel beams. Oh, fuck off. Really? God damn it. Why did that pull the paint off that? Okay. I'm gonna have to think. So the only way to keep it from doing that is gonna be to hit it with varnish. Yeah, especially just that part about, like, I have to forgive myself for, you know, continuing on the path that fucking she set me on. Like, fuck you. I am the monster you created. You don't get to be mad about it now. Heavy Frankenstein memes. With this, I'm supposed to use alcohol. However, Where's my alcohol? I'm running low on this shit, so I'm gonna have to get it into a little bottle. Where is my funnel? Do I even have that fucking stupid funnel anymore? Oh, man. Oh, where the fuck did I put it? This isn't the right funnel. I need... Yes. Yes. Okay. So, in order to preserve the black and white, it looks like I'm going to have to put a coat of varnish. But the varnish is generally too thick for the airbrush. However, if we put it on with a regular brush, we're going to pull paint off. So, we're going to take varnish, put it in this bottle, and mix it with rubbing alcohol to make a varnish that is thin enough to go through the airbrush. And the way I'll know it is thin enough to go through the airbrush is because it will be thin enough to go through the needle nose on this bottle top. So hopefully, even if it isn't, then the areas that are thinnest will rise to the top, and I can just squirt that out and add more alcohol later. So I need to start labeling these. This is thin white. This is thin varnish. Now, if the varnish is too thin and it pools up like water, it will pull paint off with it. So I have to be very light-handed as I work with this. Okay, let's hope this works. Hey, I should have worn gloves. My hands are sticky now. Next time I will remember to do this right after I finish painting it black and white. He has a lot of little folds, so I had to do a lot on him. Let's go back to Krampus for another coat. Needs to be thinned a bit more, it seems. Need a little more alcohol. I just sprayed that all over myself. Oh, jeez. Gee wizards, Batman. Holy gee wizards. Come on now, why you gotta be a little bitch? Don't be a bitch. Count Howl's rules for life. Rule 1. Don't be a bitch. I like it when the airbrush works. Not so much when the airbrush doesn't work. Come on, come on. You can do it. You can do it, airbrush. I know you have it in you. I know you can do this. I just bubbled everything out, didn't I? Well. I think that's just spraying out pure alcohol at this point. Okay. Let's take a little break for a second while these guys dry up. It's weird. It's weird to think about the concept of forgiving yourself for hurting yourself, right? Because that process happens in the middle of it. You're not done hurting yourself. And you have to forgive yourself for something you're doing right now and not then say, and therefore I must quit this behavior instantly. It's a catching the baton while running kind of thing. Like, you are still gonna be fucking up. And it's okay. Not only the fuck ups you did, but the ones you're doing right now. It's okay. And that's really hard. And that's where I come around to, like, I do have a lot of fucking good to give to people. I don't want to give it to her. And you know what? Maybe that's fucking shitty. It is. It is shitty. On both parts. A better person, you know, could probably emotionally handle that and go in and just be like, hey, I love you. Too bad I'm not that person. And it's just enough for me to fucking dangle. So, yeah. I have to forgive that. You know, and if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be this way. Good or bad. So, sorry, Mom. It's weird that I sit here thinking, if I go there and she lives, she'll never respect me again. She never did. but she certainly won't after that. That's how she works. And I'm not going to force myself to walk into that. That'd be cruel. Cruel to do to anyone. If I was watching me from outside my body and moving my little sim through life, I'd be like, oh man, I'm not going to do that. His happiness bar will fucking fall out of his asshole. Well, I don't know. Like I said, I'm not going to call her. If she wants to talk to me, she knows what my fucking number is. She's already made the point to say to Grandma, I don't think Garrett wants to talk to me. That was one of the biggest things I finally put into a perspective that allowed me to really start changing the way I behaved in life, was what would I allow for a friend? Would I let a friend go do this? Would I do this to a friend? What would I tell my friend if he or she were going through what I was going through or dealing with what I was dealing with? And I realized that I was infinitely more forgiving about the mistakes of the people I love than my own mistakes. Even when you see it coming. If one of you guys sees a bad decision coming and you steer straight into it, I'm going to say to you, fuck, dude, it happens sometimes. Drugs are fun. We all do it. We've all made bad decisions intentionally when we knew there was a better decision to take because we were too scared or we were too tired or something. But when I see one coming, I get out the flagellation whip and start fucking hitting myself. And that's just not fair. And so I'm just trying to be more allowing of myself, not only to make mistakes, but to be okay with the ones I make and not let them haunt me forever. She is willing to even apologize for the past, but it will not change her actions in the slightest. You know? And yeah. I'm more prepared to forgive myself for this. Than to try and talk to her. And I'm sad that that's the case. That's the thing. She's not dying. They at no point have said that. And that's not how it goes, sister. If that could be the scenario I was going to have, then great. First of all, I can't go see her. COVID. Second, I can call her. She has to be awake. Is she really taking in what I'm saying? Is she just being on the phone with me to listen so that she can have her turn to fucking say some bullshit? Is this more crocodile tears of like, oh my god, yeah, you know what? You're right. I really fucked you over. But that means nothing, and I'm not going to change how I behave in the slightest, and I still don't respect you. That's the thing. The more I complain to my mom about her behavior, the less she respects me. And the less I respect myself because of the training she gave me, because of her in my head. So, and yeah, I have a beard. Feel like no matter what mistakes I make with these fuck faces, he'll at least come hang out with me. I just don't have anything to say to her. I really don't. That'd be fun. Yeah, I really just don't. Like, I picture myself calling or going there, and I'm just like, what would I even say that would matter? Fucking nothing. And that's really the life lesson I've had to live with. The life lesson I had to live with, Sista, is that if it's about me, then I don't need to go there to do it. And that's what I had to learn about my father. That if it was really about me, then I didn't need to talk to him at all. I just needed to let go. Talking to them is either to change them or so that they can symbolically represent themselves in your monologue. And I don't need her physically there to do that. I can imagine her. And at least in my imagination, she listens. Because in reality, it would be messy and terrible, and I wouldn't get what I want out of it. And at least, if I don't actually say anything to them, when I'm done, I don't expect them to change. It's like my ex, Fiona, who was just too mentally ill for me to even ever have peace with. I've never been able to make peace with that relationship. Aside from to just do it with myself. To light a fucking candle and blow it out and say that's that. Because these people are too mentally unwell to even be a receiver for your feelings. Yeah. I'm sure. Probably does. You know, I know that's the only relationship that actually damaged me, was the one with her. And it probably has everything to do with that. That there will never be closure. It's just an open wound. I mean, there is closure, but only on my side of things. And it's all, I mean, again, the idea that you actually need the person to be there and agree with you to get closure, I feel is unrealistic in the first place. But we still try. But when you don't have that, you don't have that. And so I feel about my mother like, well, it's the same. Me standing and talking to a wall and pretending it's my mother will do less psychological damage to me and give me the same amount of closure. And again, no one at the hospital has said anything about her being on her deathbed. She is a hypochondriac. She thought she was being moved to the ICU when she wasn't. Now she thinks she's dying because she's going to surgery. Part of my grandmother's logic was to make my mom slightly worried about dying, to show her how she has really fucked up plans as far as the rescue if something happened to her. In that hype, I think Grandma has confused herself into believing that as well. And so they're coming down on me about it, which is crazy. Yeah, well. Yeah, well. I'm afraid that it is the case. I understand what you're meaning. No. Anytime I bring that up, it gets pushed out of the conversation immediately. Now is not the time. She's sick. Well, now is the time when you look past things like that. Which, she's using my own words against me too, which are, when health is on the line, you look past petty things. However, each of those times were when someone could do something about someone's health. It was not just, someone is sick, so cry about it. Yeah, absolutely. Anytime I'm like, hey, maybe it's not just fucked up that the rescue is in trouble because she didn't put me on the director's list. Maybe it's fucked up that I was removed from the director, that I was removed for no reason. Why? Maybe that was the fucked up part. Not necessarily that the rescue will be left with no director, but that the rescue had a assistant director on the ready that was family and had no reason to be removed other than, I kicked you out and you left, so I'm gonna remove you. Okay, yeah, let me go back and make different decisions there. Oh, okay. These people don't care if I'm homeless. They've both made that clear. That they will use that as a chip. So, it's really just about me trying to get out. I'm just keeping these people satisfied enough to let me stay here. No. I don't. There's no one who would have convinced her of that. Well, the only person who remotely would have thought that that is a good idea isn't smart enough to really understand why that would be a good idea. It was just her being petty, absolutely. Punish her son one last time because she didn't like something he did and wrote her out of the will. Oh, absolutely, that would be me. Because there is no assistant director, who does the rescue go to if my mom dies? Her husband. Multiple times it's been made clear he is an idiot. Husband, he's right there. He's living there. We would have to somehow get him evicted out of the building to even manage the rescue. Yeah. So, like, he's gonna let go of that. He will post up so hard. And so it's just like, why did you do this? Why did you create this situation when you didn't have to? Everything was fine. Yeah, I wasn't there anymore, but I was still the assistant director, so if anything happened to you, I would be the one who's supposed to step up, and guess who knows all the dogs, all the donors, how to do the fucking marketing, how to do events, what needs to be set up and where. There's one other person on Earth who knows that, and it's all me. So why did you go in and draft a new fucking board of directors that didn't include me? Because you were mad that your husband was an asshole to me, so I kicked him out of my car and made him walk the rest of the way to a bus station he was going to. Okay. I get it. All over a bathroom in the end, yeah. Okay. Yeah, no, she says she doesn't... She still says she didn't kick me out. Yeah. Well, no, they got married last year. She married some dude after knowing him for 3 weeks. He's a heroin addict. And he's, like, literally just an awful human being. He, like, said into me about how I'm, like, fragile and frail and have mommy issues, and I'm conceited because I'm smart. And I'm like, okay, you need to stop. You're in my vehicle. I'm giving you a ride. You need to stop. And he's like, I'll say whatever the fuck I want. So I'm like, okay, then you can get the fuck out of my vehicle and say whatever you want while you're on the sidewalk. Then when I got back, there's 2 bathrooms in this building. One requires that the master bedroom person go through 1, 2, 3 doors to enter a bathroom. The other one requires them go through 2 doors, but it's in my bedroom. And he needed to be able to use that one in the middle of the night. I said, no. He was a piece of shit towards me. I don't want him in my room. This is my bedroom. This is my bedroom. This is where I go when I'm crying after therapy. I don't want him walking back and forth like a fucking rooster who just, you know, fucked the whole hen house. I don't need that shit. Well then, you can go somewhere else. Oh. So it's either he walks through my bedroom freely whenever he wants, or I need to leave? Well, I'm not kicking you out, but those are your options. So to this day, she still contests that she didn't kick me out. I left. Oh, boy. These fucking people. I need to get away from them. If there are any better ideas than streaming, I'm all ears. I think I'm still a while away from going pro at mini painting. So, absolutely apathy. Yeah, I mean, I mentioned, yesterday about how the most recent news that I heard about him was that she found him laying in a puddle of his own shit, all fucked up on fentanyl, with a giant rock worth of crack in his hand. Not crack, meth, that he had bought for someone else, which my mother flushed down the toilet, so now he just owes someone that money. Yeah, this guy is 100% capable of doing actual harm to people. Yup. I'm not trying to begrudge or say that all people who are addicted to drugs are bad. It's just the type of addict he is a dangerous one. There are addicts who are just partying. They're having fun. They're rich and they can keep buying drugs, and so they're good. He's not one of those. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, that building would be a fucking trap house instantly. Instantly. He would have his fucking friends in there, be slanging out of that fucking place. Absolutely. I'm glad I left too. Yes and no. I'm also unemployed and fucking disabled. The best I could do is go and get jobs and get fired from them. Like work training for like 3 weeks to a month and a half before they realize, oh, he's used up all his fucking sick days already. And +2, even though he's a great employee, we need to get rid of him. And that would be that. And then I'd go to the next one. So, like, I can do that. That's an idea on how to raise money for me to get out. But this really isn't the best time to find jobs. So, I don't know about that plan. I don't know about that one. So I'm just going to keep painting minis and hope I get better at that. Keep dancing around. You want to see my puppet again? They say you gotta have a fire underneath you to really get moving in life. Ben Shapiro, speaking of, would definitely be proud of my motivation. He'd be like, this kid's definitely got the right spirit. It is such a shame that liberals have destroyed the economy to such a degree that this man cannot make a living. Okay, I want to play with Mr. Bones. He'll be fun. Say, Mr. Bones, where on earth did you get that hat?
That's a woman, girl.
Really? I mean, it's got a lot of colors. I don't know if it fits you really. Hold on, let me see if I can kind of... Okay, that's a little better. That's a little better. It's still pretty loose on you, though. Yeah? I know. True. Very true, young man. I just can't. I can't. Mr. Bones, you are one silly guy. Fuck. Oh, Mr. Bones. Mr. Bones likes to mimic me sometimes. You know, like I'll be talking, but he'll move his mouth like I'm talking, like he's talking, like I'm talking, like we're talking. He likes to do that. It's fun for him. His jaw is still a little unhinged. Need to fix that for him. Good. Good. Thank you, sister. Don't eat the microphone. No. Don't eat the microphone. No. No. He is the Fresh Prince of Phoenix. I think it would be really fun to think of some little mini videos to do of like me and him, like talking to each other and doing little routines. It would be fun, especially to put them like in the beginning of the episodes that I'm going to do in the future, like little 2-3 minute skits before each like episode. Okay, I'll watch that. He was found in a gutter. Okay, this guy's got a good Ben Shapiro.
My wife is potty trained. Checkmate, liberals. Honey, why is this chicken wet? You know how much I hate wet meat. Well, the only reason their P words would be wet is because of the liberal tears, probably.
The only reason their P words would be wet is because of liberal tears, probably. Ooh. It's good shit. This is 5 fucking minutes of this guy imitating Ben Shapiro? Hold on, guys. I'm sorry. We had other plans, but now we don't. Hey, check out my Patreon. Ben Shapiro is absolutely supposed to be an alpha male. Let me see if I can duplicate this. Screen 2. And then we'll do this until I appear. No, I'm not gonna appear. Oh, it doesn't share the... Okay, well, we'll change this to display capture 2. Hey. All right. It's time to listen to a real alpha male. Oh, I'm very sorry. You would have to volume would need to be going to the correct source if you were even able to remotely find a way to hear or understand the important messages that are being brought to you right now by our very important friend Ben Shapiro.
They drop the fuck out of their goddamn race. People who vote for Bernie get so triggered. They're fucking stupid. Oh, you're not supposed to be filming right now, actually. And that was straight facts, and none of them cared about your feelings because facts don't care about your feelings. Sorry, liberal. Where's the man? Oh, there it is. Gosh. Oh, it's hot. That's hot. Honey, did you put black pepper on the chicken again? God damn it. She's probably been watching CNN again. Oh my gosh, bumper to bumper again. I thought Los Angeles was supposed to be progressive. This traffic's certainly not progressing anywhere. Write that one down so I can say it on Joe Rogan's podcast. And you're blocked. Where's my Milky? God!
Hold on one second. I want to change my sound channels here so that way I can talk to you. I can talk to you and make silly sounds while we watch videos together. Because it just isn't the same without it. Hey, Apathy, did you listen to those stories last night? Did you like any of them? Were any of them pretty good? Fuck. Okay, wait. Why isn't this picking up the goddamn sound now? Property. Pick up the Yeti. Alright. Alright. We're gonna go back.
She's probably been watching CNN again. Oh my gosh, bumper to bumper again. I thought Los Angeles was supposed to be progressive. This traffic's certainly not progressing anywhere. Write that one down so I can say it on Joe Rogan's podcast. And you're blocked. Where's my Milky? Go! I'm gonna be late for Joe Rogan's podcast! I have to extinguish it somehow. Wait a minute. Honey, why does the mail sound like wet P word right now? Oh god, it's Cardi B again on the radio. Cardi B. Her mom should have taken Plan B. It's well known in the medical field, which my wife is a part of, that having a wet-ass P word means you either have trichomoniasis, vaginosis, or a yeast infection, or you're simply anti-Semitic. What is this mayonnaise called? The Last Dab? This is hotter than a gefilte fish straight out the jar. That's it, I need some milk. Where's my sister? Somebody's saying they sent me nudes of my sister to... Oh no, that's definitely not her breasts. Get out of here! These liberals are literally on their phones all day long. Hold on, somebody's tweeting at me. I gotta clap back. They really changed the name of the street to Barack Obama Boulevard. Barack Hussein Obama. It literally sounds like a Muslim fucking leprechaun or something. Why isn't there a George W. Bush Boulevard? That's what I want to know. I want to understand that. The name of Bomb Boulevard should be changed to Boulevard Broken Dreams, like the Green Day song. And the Green Day song, American Idiot, should be about Barack Obama himself. If he even was American, that is. What? Oh my gosh, why is it so hot like some kind of Mexicana Latina? Yeah, listen, we don't eat the left wing in this house. We only eat the right wing. Checkmate, liberals. Cock is actually the traditional word for chicken. And yes, I do like eating lots of it. So Wikipedia, a website that claims it's free for everyone.
Holy fuck, wait. I feel like that might be a real tweet.
Or chicken, and yes, I do like eating lots of it. So Wikipedia, a website that claims it's free for everybody to edit, will no longer let me edit my height on my own bio. It's my bio. I should be able to decide. Yeah, actually, no, can you vacuum as well? And then can you clean on top of the cupboards? I can't reach up there. Oh yeah, there's some chores in this house. There's some chores in this house. Exactly. No, it's like the Cardi B song. She says whores in this house. There's chores in this house, yeah. This is the university. What?
Yeah, it's it looks pretty closed.
Well,
man.
how am I supposed to do my talk on how facts don't care about your feelings? They lock the gates even. That hurts my feelings, and that's a fact. Look, I don't even care about USC. I don't need to do a speech there. Their mascot is the Trojans, for God's sakes. And I hate contraception. I'm Orthodox, so I don't like condoms. Look it up. Nutritional facts is basically just another type of regulation that liberals have forced upon us. For instance, it's all lies anyway. 59 servings. It does not last 59 meals. Let's Google BBC so we can learn about liberal news, and go. And this is just disgusting. If you Google BBC, don't hit the videos tab, whatever you do. I need to check some of these out. Get out. Get out. My wife has a perfectly dry P word. You saw me check when she got out the car.
Yeah, no, I saw that. It's 100% dry for sure.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Yes, if you look closely at the nutritional facts in this, actually there's 0 trans fats. That's right, checkmate, liberals. If only we could make the country have 0 trans fats.
Next election. They are the ones that can change things dramatically if they show up and vote.
November 3rd is our time. That's all right.
They told them the date?
Be heard. Vote for real change.
What's poppin' LA? It's your girl Cardi B.
No! No!
It's your been happy Medicare for a long time. And
The wet-ass P-word ladies on the radio right now!
3LA.com.
Keyword change LA.
Ooh. That was some good shit. That's some good shit. I appreciated it. I like it. Mwah. Okay, is this boy dry? Is this boy dry? Yee. Hey boy, are you dry? Boy, you dry? I think I want to make my own purple here. Okay? I don't trust this liberal purple. We make our own beautiful Christian purple. Like the Lord had on the coat of many colors. He said blue and green and yellow and orange and red and purple and gray and violet. Those are the colors on the coat of many colors, and all other colors are heathen colors that God would really be upset if he knew that you used. Bye, Daywolf. I'll miss you. What the fuck? Okay. Alright. This is fucking glow in the dark ass pink. Alright? Take some of that. We got our ultramarine. Ultramarine. I'm gonna mix them up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is a good color. That other purple was a bitch purple. This is that good-ish. Okay. That's gonna be too much. Bum bum. Ooh. Ooh. That is the most interesting of textures. We need to fix this little area. It needs to be dark, 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 dark. Yes, it must be very dark. You see, we take the black, we put it on the cape. We make it very dark. Yes, very good, very good. Okay, the rest of these. No! More has come undone. Why? God, are you listening? Why are you doing this to me? Hey, G-O-D. Put your fingers up for the big J, man. J for Jesus. If you ever go to a Christian concert, there's a whole bunch of people doing that, by the way. Holding up their fingers like that. It's a twofold thing, okay? You are pointing at the sky where God is, and you're also making the J with your fingers. For Jesus. Oh, baby. Ooh. Perfectly dry P word. Perfectly dry. Damn. It's pulling off even more. Are you fucking kidding me with this shit? What the fuck, man? What the actual fuck? I'm gonna have to really get it with fucking, that fucking varnish next time. On the next one. Dab it out. Dip a dab dab. Whatever, it'll be fixed in the end. All things shall be fixed in the end. This is the phase where you really don't care. You're just trying to get color onto Guy. And then fix all the bullshit later. And right now I'm just aiming for all his robes. And we're using a really thinned out purple. So that way it still shows the black underneath it. Yikes. This needs another drop of pink. I could probably get my little phone over here. Actually, I have a tablet and a laptop. I just don't have any of these things set up. So I need to do that. I need to get it set up and put it like right here.